This podcast covers sensitive topics that may be difficult for some listeners. Please take care while listening. Drunk. Hi guys.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back to Girl on Drunk. I'm Heather.
And I'm Zoe.
And Zoe's back. We're back together again. Thank God. That was a long time.
Yeah,
How
it
are
was.
you?
It just seems like
My hands are wet.
it's okay. I feel like I wasn't even there. Like,
Yeah,
it feels like it was a dream.
fast.
It was long, but now that I'm back, I'm like, oh, did that even happen?
Yeah.
You know?
I know. It's like getting on a plane, like being able to just be in two different places in the same day feels simmy. It feels not real. That's my phone.
How dare you have your phone on?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Okay. We have been kind of texting, but not super much. I wanted to just let you like have your vacation and like I figured if there was information you wanted to share, you'd share it with me. But
Yeah.
and I also wanted to like hear all about it here with everybody else.
I told you like some things without any details about what
and
the
I
fuck
didn't
actually
like
happened.
I didn't like pry because I was like, she'll tell me when she wants to, and it's probably enough to tell it on the podcast. So let's do that.
Yeah.
How is your mental health?
How is my mental health? I mean, it's so weird coming back from a vacation.
Yeah.
Especially one that you did sober. I think it's obviously bittersweet to come back because I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to have so much going on with the podcast.
Yeah.
And obviously I missed my friends, but God, that was so nice.
Yeah.
Like being away and just not having anything to do except for like explore.
And
was
you're like
so much fun.
You're like when you go on vacation, you're like up and going every day, right?
I was up and going every single day, which is kind of crazy. Like next time I think I'll have to plan more of a chill day throughout my vacation.
Well, if you vacation with me, there will be at least 3 like pool days.
Yeah, which I
Water
think
days.
will be more mandatory. But since I was like in Portugal and Italy,
Yeah.
I needed to see all the little pockets, but
Yeah.
it was
so
worth
cool.
it. But definitely didn't really chill much.
No. But that's okay.
That's
You
okay.
can sleep when you're dead.
I was thinking when I was on vacation, I was like eating an ice cream with my boyfriend. I was just thinking to myself, like, if I could just drop everything and stay here, would I?
Yeah.
And at first I was like, fuck yeah, I would.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it and I was like, no, I wouldn't, because that's what a vacation is. Like, you get to appreciate the vacation so that you have something to go and vacation for, you know?
Yeah, that's true. You like want to be longing for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go somewhere. I got a little bit jealousy FOMO.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a little jealousy FOMO just before you left. Like when I left the clinic and we were like saying goodbye, I was like, ugh, like I want to go on a trip with my boyfriend. But then like immediately I was like, it's fine. It's fine. Like everyone's on their own timeline. Like it literally is fine and whatever. But no, it looked really fun.
Yeah. I guess like coming back, I feel still in like a vacation haze. So I think everything's still like really good. Like going to my meeting on Wednesday was so awesome. I just felt like on cloud 9 coming like home from that meeting. I was like, I'm amazing.
Yeah. I didn't drink.
Amazing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The best time you can remember it all.
Yeah.
It's the best.
And I think just going back to the meeting after not being there for like 2 or 3 weeks was just like, I didn't realize that I missed it.
Okay. Did you miss it when you were there?
No.
Okay.
But then like when I went on Wednesday, I was like, oh, thank God I am back. You know,
Yeah.
like that was crazy.
Back to your people.
Yeah.
That's so nice. It's nice that it's like a tether you can come back to.
Mm-hmm.
What about your boyfriend? Did he feel at all like he was, he does he go to meetings?
No. Well, he does go to some in where he's living.
Yeah.
But they're not.
Do you think he's going to start coming to your meetings or do you want that to be separate?
I want it to be separate. Yeah. I think he can come to my meetings if he wants to, but he's going to have to find like his own meeting.
Okay. Well. I guess I wonder that. Like, because a lot of addicts are dating each other.
Yeah.
Is that kind of a thing that they suggest, like go to different meetings?
Yeah, they suggest that, but a lot of people end up going to the same fucking meeting because they don't want to separate. But
codependent. You go to AA and then you go to COPA. No,
Coda.
Codependence Anonymous.
Which is funny because Have you been to the club called Coda?
No.
No. I like that club.
Is it a K?
No, it's CODA.
Oh, where is it?
Where is it? It's
I don't think I went to any
and
clubs in Toronto,
Dunn.
to be honest with you, except for apartment.
Bathurst and Bloor, I think.
Hmm.
Anyways, I think my mental health is still at an 8.
Okay. What was it in Portugal?
10.
It was a 10
every day. Like,
That's so
except
good.
for the day that someone made me cry, but
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
We'll get into it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you're back. My mental's good.
Yeah.
I've been
You've been doing good without me. And
been
I'm like
moving
really,
around.
really proud of you. Like when I was in the bathroom downstairs, I was like, Heather just seems so happy and like confident and put together. You've been leveling up.
Thank
while
you.
I've been gone. And I'm really
Well,
happy.
I think that's what happens when like one of your lifelines goes away. You're like, and now I just have to pick it up a little bit and not crumble. But no, it's been good. It's like I feel like it's been good to have not that I ever want separation from you, but it's been like since you've been gone to see how much has happened. Coming back into it is so nice. It's crazy.
Is really cool.
It's getting crazy.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
I love you on Drunkies.
I know. I had a moment last week. I was at Hale after Pilates and someone messaged me this thing, and it was about like their parent or like growing up with like a parent with an addiction, and like just like they love us talking about it. And I was just like sitting in this coffee shop having such a good manic morning, and I like started to cry like I'm like, oh my God, like this is all I've ever wanted. I just want people to feel like they can share their story when they need to, because it's always so intense. Anytime we get a message, it's like, this is what happened to me, and you're like, fuck. You're like,
oh my
okay,
God, you sure you want to tell people that?
I know.
I don't realize that how open we are,
Oh my
because
God.
like I think I'm so used to now talking about my life in such detail and vulgar that it doesn't even register that it's intense that we're saying all this stuff.
Well, Ariane was here yesterday or the day before or whatever the fuck, and we were talking about the Cody episode and Cody and his meth addiction, and Ariane's partner was walking through and like hearing little bits and pieces, and they were both saying like, it's interesting how casual they're talking about meth. And it kind of took me aback a bit, and I was like, is that wrong? Is it encouraging people to do drugs? And then I was like, no, I think it's just like a really accessible way to talk about drugs and addiction.
Yeah.
Like meth is fucking crazy, but like I'm sitting in front of you and you did it.
And you did it.
Yeah.
And you don't look like you did it either.
That's the other thing.
That's the crazy part. And I think like I was talking to my sponsee yesterday about like crazy shit I would have done that I did in the past. And she was like, I can't picture you doing anything like that, because you're just like so put together now. And I'm like, no, that's kind of the whole point. Like, being sober, you don't look like you were, or people don't think that you could have done half the shit you did.
No, but it really, like, we say this all the time, like addiction just really doesn't discriminate.
No.
Like
it can
comes
get
for
any
all
one of us.
Any one of us.
What are we drinking?
Okay, this is, what did we call this? We called this the
autumn lemon bomb.
The almond lemon bomb. Thank you.
Autumn.
What did I say?
Almond?
I said almond.
I think you did.
Sorry, I'm drunk, obviously. This is the autumn lemon bomb. It's starting to look a little weird.
Well, it's the apple.
There's an apple slice in here
Slice in it.
That's dried.
Dried, and it looks like an uncircumcised penis.
It does. Or like the circumcised part.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. My friend circumcised her baby on her kitchen table.
What? Is that legal?
She didn't do it. The rabbi did it. But
okay.
I was like, are we circumcising our kids anymore?
So, and then do they like cook after that?
Yeah,
on
they
the kitchen table?
like eat dinner at the table.
That seems so crazy.
After like doing surgery on your baby. Now listen, I don't have a baby. If I did have a baby and it was a boy, I don't think I'm circumcising my boy.
Interesting. Cheers.
Oh, Sap Sucker. Sorry, yeah. This is good. This is just sweetened with organic maple sap. Sap.
Yeah, it gives it
sap.
Something.
I used to love to like walk around at recess and like find the sappy trees and then like touch.
Honestly, I did that too.
And then like make it into a little ball.
Yeah, I did that too.
Oh, I like that.
Did you put it on your tongue?
No, why didn't I do that?
I feel like I did that.
I feel like I used to put everything in my mouth, and I don't know why. I used to like put my tongue on the when we'd go skiing when I was little. I'd put the on the chairlift, and my dad would.
Yeah, no, I did that too.
It's nice.
I did that too.
God, Did we talk about my mental health? Yeah, it's fine.
Well, what's your number?
Okay. This is the only way I'm going to describe it. I feel okay. I feel like I have a really good grip on the edge of the canyon that I'm hanging on to. Like, I'm good. Like, I feel like, oh, she's dangling, but it's like, it's okay. Like, I have a really good grip. So it's like the situation is a little crazy, but I feel fine.
What do you think is like crazy to you? Like, just like all the work you have to do now, or like?
No, I think it started. I think because things are going so well.
Yeah,
I'm just
scared.
Like, I'm scared, and I'm like, I'm usually I have been historically one to ruin everything or to bail or to like have someone get mad at me. That's why like when we have meetings and random tiny criticisms or notes come up in our meetings, I'm like, I want everyone at the end to be like, okay, Heather, we all still like you. Yeah. Because I am just like, is a criticism bad or do you hate me? Like, I get very weird about it. But
I think, communication is all that matters at the end of the day and all we have. That's interesting how you think you're going to sabotage your life, though, because I feel like that's a very relatable thing.
Yeah, I don't know, because I know I'm not drinking. I know I'm not doing anything like precarious. I'm just like actually working hard. But I think because I'm not historically good at stuff, good at projects, good at following through, like I'm kind of like, who the fuck let me do this? Yeah. And not that I'm on my own. Like I have you, I have Ariane, I have everybody, but I'm DJ, but I'm like, are you guys sure? This is
we're sure, baby.
This is stupid. Like I'm just a dumb dummy. Yeah. But no, I think I'm just like falling into that, and I think it feels okay, but it's very weird to come from never having responsibility and being a total fucking loser to now people like ask me questions about things and come to me, and I'm like,
I think it's only going to get weirder because we're only going to get more people like commenting on our stuff coming to us for opinions. And this is only the beginning, but I think it's going to become way more natural for us as well. Yeah. And I feel like I resonate with like wanting to blow up my life, but I feel like I did that so much when I was drinking that maybe now that I'm sober, I don't go to that because that was something I used to do when I'm drunk. So I don't want to do that when I'm sober now. Yeah. It's like making that switch like, I don't do that anymore because I'm sober now. I used to do that, when I was drinking, but this is the switch now that I'm going to make.
Yeah, it is the switch. Like you said that to me when I would say like, I'm a bad friend. You're like, you're not a bad friend. You were a bad friend, but like not anymore. Oh, right. Okay. The way I conduct my life isn't like I'm a secret addict. Like I'm this person now, but I don't know this person. This person is so new to me. So I'm like, does she get things done? Like, what does she do?
She can literally do whatever you want. You know, like the world is your fucking oyster. How cliche is that and cheesy? But
I know. But I literally went to Pilates, boxing, and like had 2 meetings in one day the other day.
Remember when you said you couldn't do more than one thing a day? Like that was only last year.
I know.
You've come so far.
And also while I'm doing the second thing, I'm like, oh no. But I'm like, okay, I guess we're just going. But like, this is crazy.
Yeah. I know. I think, it's new, obviously, but you're doing it. People can do it.
Thanks.
You got it.
Yeah. So I guess nothing really has, well, I think the other thing too that stresses me out, actually, we can talk about this, is like the fighting on social media between some people and like, these celebrities, these podcasters, and they're girls. The women are fighting.
Why is it always like the women podcasters that fight?
Well, let's talk. I guess we can just really talk about this.
We can talk about it.
The Alex Cooper, Alex Earl drama.
And before that, it was Alex Cooper and whatever her name was. Who was her original co-host?
Oh, sorry. Sophia Franklin. Sophia Franklin. Yeah.
I wanted to call her Paige, but no.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
Yeah. She looks like a Paige.
Yeah, she does. Well, she looks like Paige DeSorbo.
Yeah, she does. Sophia got engaged.
Oh, did she?
Like in the summer. I randomly saw it on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone's engaged. Everyone's pregnant.
It's happening.
Not me.
But we're entering breakup season, guys. I'm kind of really excited.
Okay, so this is cuffing season, but it's also breakup season, right?
Yeah,
so it
both
is
can
both
happen.
things.
Yeah.
I think cuffing season, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna cuddle with my boyfriend, and my boyfriend is like, oh, I don't like her anymore.
I think a lot of the time people expect to be cuffed around this time, but it never actually happens.
No.
You know?
I feel like this is like the most uncuffing time because it also goes from summer crazy to cold so quickly. So I feel like there's no time.
No.
Do you want a little dating update from me?
Yes.
There are none. I told a guy on Hinge the other day to ask me out for next week because he was like, what are you doing today? And I was like, today.
Yeah.
I said,
today's crazy. Yeah.
I said, today's crazy, but you can take me out next week.
Yeah.
And then he hasn't responded. And then there was another guy that I was talking to last week. I was at the cottage and we kind of went back and forth for a day. And I was like, he was like, what are you looking for on these apps? And I was like, honestly, like being cool girl. And honestly, how I feel. I'm like, I'm not looking for anything super serious or super committed. I kind of just want to like have fun and date and see what happens. And that's a great way of saying like, I'll date. And then if we like each other, we can be committed, whatever.
Yeah.
But then he said, thank you for your honesty. And then unmatched me immediately.
And like, that's so confusing to me because I feel like most guys love that response.
I think I'm just like under the assumption that all guys want to have sex all the time. And so I'm like, are you okay?
Maybe the guys are wanting to date you for marriage, Heather.
I mean, I think
because
he
you're
was
so
I think he was probably
pretty.
like 34. And I'm like, okay, you know what? At first I was like, ugh, annoying. And then I was like, this guy's looking for his wife. That's a good prerogative. That's fine.
That is good on him.
Yeah.
But like that's not what you're looking for.
It's not what I'm looking for.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
We'll have more dating updates hopefully next time.
Yeah. I'll
go
Hinge.
through the apps with you tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's do that.
Thank
Maybe
you.
we can make a TikTok about that.
Yeah, Zoe does find me dates.
I do. We were going to talk about Alix and Alix.
Yeah, the Alixes.
Mm-hmm.
I watch Dancing with the Stars, so obviously Alix.
You watch Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, I do. I watch it. I'm watching it this season.
Yeah.
I like took a big break from it, but it's so good. I mean, I just love it, and I love Whitney from Mormons.
My grandma and I used to watch Dancing with the Stars, and I'm gonna go to Oakville tomorrow.
Are you gonna watch
and
it?
I think I'm gonna watch a little bit with her.
Yeah, you'll love it. It's a great season. I'm sure she loves Robert Irwin.
She does.
Yeah.
There was another one she mentioned.
A boy or a girl?
I think it was 2 boys that she likes.
Interesting. 2 men.
But no, she was saying that Robert looks very handsome and doesn't look like he's 21.
No, he's so cute.
Yeah.
He's really, I mean, he's got like the perfect like sad story.
Yeah.
He's just like a legacy.
Yeah.
I love him, but Whitney better win her. I'm going to throw the TV right out the window.
So Whitney and her husband are still together. Did they ever break up?
No.
No.
No, they're in a very gorgeous lavender marriage, and it's one that I aspire to.
You don't think they have sex?
I think they do have sex.
Oh, you think they do
have
have sex?
1,000 children. I think they have like 3 kids.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I think they have sex. I also don't, I don't think he's gay.
I think I get your jokes after the fact because you say the joke
did I
so
say?
fast. They have 1 million kids. They have like 3 kids.
Yeah, they have 3 kids. They're Mormon.
Yeah.
So you can't really be gay if you're Mormon. Like you have to make the choice.
I think he must be bi though, right?
Yeah.
His mannerisms.
Yeah. But that's like what I'm attracted to.
Yes, and that's another thing. Like we are attracted to bi men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Because they're not so scary.
They are not scary.
Yeah.
That's why I used to only watch like lesbian porn because it was like not scary. Mind you, I would like pray to Jesus that I wasn't gay at like 11 years old lying in my bed after watching lesbian porn. But now I know it was just more accessible to me, like our podcast. The Alixes. Sorry, everybody. So I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. Alix Earle's first dance was to Britney Spears' Circus.
Yes,
Yeah.
I saw that on TikTok because it was the first one and I wanted to see how she did.
And then she had like posted something about like, I don't know, there was like a comment about why the Alixes weren't doing whatever. And I feel like Alix Earle gave like a pretty political answer, like a pretty like PR something. And then Alex Cooper went back and like said the same thing or like made a comment on her thing about that. But then just did a TikTok, I'm assuming for what were they doing?
They were in like Vegas for some sort of probably brand event for Unwell, and then they made like a music video to the song Circus.
Yeah.
And I just think like I don't know what happened. I really do want to know. I think one day we will find out.
Yeah, someone will write an expose.
Yeah, but from what I would assume is Alex Cooper is maybe upset that Alix Earle's whole brand is what Alex Cooper was. Like she stole Alex Cooper's whole thing,
she's
was like the party
younger.
girl. Like Alix Earle is basically the younger version of Alex Cooper.
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
and I can see that that's maybe why Alex Cooper wanted to grab her and take her under her belt so that she could profit from her as well.
Yeah, I do think that.
And then something must have happened.
Probably
and
something
Alex
with, like,
Cooper
money.
definitely like just shuts people out, as we know from Sophia.
Yeah.
Alex Cooper has such like male energy that it doesn't, what she's doing now doesn't seem genuine as to like what she used to do a couple years ago. I only watch her podcast now if big celebrities are on it. Like I watched the Cardi B and I just watched the Kim Kardashian.
Oh, I didn't watch it. Is it good?
Honestly, nothing really is said. Like I saw a TikTok being like, oh, like of course this is Kim K only did this podcast to stay relevant, and Alex Cooper only got her on to stay relevant as well. They both just use each other. Nothing really was said throughout the whole podcast.
I think, I feel like, okay, Alix Earle is really young. She's like 23 or something, right? She's a child. It like feels like, obviously we don't know exactly what happened, but it does feel like jealousy. Yeah. It feels like jealousy. It feels to me like there is not enough space for women.
And there's so much fucking space.
Yes, but Alex Cooper is like the one. She's like the one female who's like done this on her own. Like she's just a renegade. And I think, especially as a woman, when you get something, because you've worked your fucking ass off for it, and then other women start to get it too, I think you can go one of two ways. You can either be like, that's amazing, all women, there's room for everyone, like Amy Poehler, or you're like, wait, fuck, stop. I'm the best. It's taken me so long to get here in this sea of men, by the way. Like, she's had to, like, I don't know what the fuck she's been through, but she's had to work with these men, starting with Dave Portnoy, her whole fucking career. So I don't think it's as easy as just being like, yeah, this is great. There's so much room for everyone. I think it probably feels quite threatening in a real way.
But also she like, her whole brand is like, I go to therapy all the time. I'm such an evolved person. I'm so for the girls. Yeah. And then this is happening. And I'm like, what?
I know. I texted you last night because I was like,
no, you texted me saying, promise me we'll never fight each other like the Alexes.
Yeah, like treat each other like that. Because it's so scary. Like it really, I'm like, I don't want to ever be.
And again, like this happened with Alix and Sophia. Yeah. And now this is happening again with Alex and Alex. Yeah. So who's the problem? It has to be Alex Cooper.
Yeah, the common denominator.
Yeah, the common denominator.
I do wonder what happens though when you start to get like famous and you feel like everything can go away in the blink of an eye, because we see that like Hawk 2.0 was in here for 2 seconds. Like,
yeah, but Alex Cooper is not just gonna go away.
Totally, but I bet you as a woman you do feel like you're always replaceable. There's always someone younger. Like men can do this shit until they're literally old grandpas in the White House. Yeah. Women, we've always had this rhetoric that like, you know, you hit 35 and then you're done. And like, I bet you that does. And listen, I'm only giving her empathy just to kind of look at the whole scope. Yeah. But it makes sense to me. At the end of the day, she's a woman. Yeah. And like, men aren't really here to support her. Yeah. And they're the ones who make the rules. Yeah. So it's scary.
I get it. I really want to know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, and I'm really not happy when the girls are fighting.
Me neither.
And Charlie XCX and Taylor Swift are having a thing, and I don't love that.
It's just like so confusing because Charlie was clearly not saying anything mean about Taylor Swift. Charlie was just like, I don't feel great around Taylor Swift because she's such a big person. Yeah. And they're so different that obviously, no, they're not going to be friends. Yeah. Why would Charlie XCX be friends with Taylor Swift? Why would Taylor Swift be friends with Charlie XCX? Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
She's like, you're a cokehead. And everyone's like, what?
Like, obviously we know that. That's not a diss at all.
Yeah. You also, like, are you living under a rock? Cocaine is like a major problem. Like, that's not something to call out. Yeah. Weirdo, but
it's so weird.
Either way,
it's not even like she called her out because there's so many videos of Charlie at a DJ booth and just like going underneath the DJ booth to do a line. Like everyone knows Charlie does drugs. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's just juvenile to punch down.
Yeah,
you're the richest woman in the world, and you're like, other artists, cokehead. You're like, yeah. If you had said nothing, everyone would have just been like, yeah, no one can touch Taylor Swift. You can say whatever you want about her, and she's like, whatever. I'll just get another Grammy.
Yeah, it seems very immature.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hate when the girls are fighting.
Yeah, I don't
There's enough room for everybody. Charlie and Taylor are such opposite music artists. People are going to listen to both.
Yeah.
You know, people don't need to choose which one's better.
Listen, if there's enough room for the men, there's definitely enough room for the women, because the things that we're doing are actually like important and relevant and impactful.
For sure.
So there's room. Let's talk about your vacation.
Okay.
So I guess like obviously I want to know all of it, all about it, all the time. But I guess like the big things I want to talk about are like how you were feeling sober. And were there any triggers? Were there any fights? Were there any kind of like crying moments that we as addicts would be like, you know what? I'm going to fucking drink about that.
Well, so I'll tell you the crying story.
Yes.
Okay. So I sent you a picture of myself crying. Did I do that?
Yeah. And you posted it on Instagram too. And I was like,
did I post it on Instagram?
I think the next day you were like, I cried yesterday.
Oh,
but I'm
yeah.
fine.
I did.
Yeah. Story of my life.
So we were at the beach, me and my boyfriend, and we saw like a lighthouse on like a cliff at like a lookout point.
Gorgeous.
From the beach. And we were like, okay, let's go walk up to this lighthouse.
Yeah.
So we're walking up, and then we see that there's a fortress before the lighthouse that we have to enter into.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, okay, let's go into this fortress. Cool. Like, amazing.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my bathing suit, and I have a little cover up covering my boobs. And I'm walking in, and there's this woman who just looks at me, and she's like, you can't enter in like that. Like, you can put some clothes on. Something along the lines of that was said. And I was like, oh, totally. Of course.
Okay.
No problem. Because I thought that she worked there.
Yeah.
And I was like, totally. That's so fair. I go outside. I'm figuring out what I should do with my outfit. If I can like put my cover up on over my ass instead.
Yeah.
You know, like cover up my ass maybe is better than my tits. I don't know.
So. In the eyes of God? I think so.
We'll see. And it's not a church, right? It's just like a fortress. They used to do war there, I guess. You know, whatever.
No, literally, like they used to do war there. They can't handle my ass.
What the hell? And like it's a beach town. Like, come on.
I know.
Anyways, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my outfit. And my boyfriend's looking up if there's a dress code for this place. And he's like, Zoe, there's no dress code. And then I look at her, and she's fully a part of like this tour. She doesn't work there at all.
Oh, she's just a person.
She's just a person. She's like a 50-year-old Portuguese woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that moment, I get like really mad, I guess. Like, oh, she doesn't even fucking work here, and she's telling me how to dress. I think the first reaction was like, I'm mad.
Yeah.
But then like, I think I got really sad because I felt like I was doing something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like being in the wrong, and I don't like being told what to do, I guess, either. So we were gonna go back into the fortress. I was like, fuck it, she doesn't work here, whatever. I changed my cover up into covering my ass instead of my tits. I'm like, whatever, this is fine. I go in, and then I see that $16 euro, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to pay this. I'm like fucking upset anyways.
Yeah.
And so we walk back out, and I'm just like not talking to my boyfriend because I know if I'm going to talk to him, I will cry.
Yeah.
But then eventually he's like, makes me say something, and then I just start bawling. And I can't, at that point, I literally can't get over it.
Yeah.
You know, I really can't. I made him pull over to a restroom so that I could cry in a bathroom stall by myself, because I knew I couldn't get it fully out with him.
Yeah.
I needed to like have my moment alone.
Yeah, you need a solo
like,
girl cry.
Solo, get it out, and really reflect on what just happened. But I think the main triggers were that I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being in the wrong. And I don't like when women comment on each other's bodies and what they're fucking wearing.
No, women. No,
But throughout all of that, there was not one time that I even thought about drinking. That didn't even go through my mind until I was telling someone about this story at the meeting. And he was like, oh, did you think about drinking at all? And I said, oh, actually, no, not at all.
You're like, I thought about slamming her fucking head into the ground.
I didn't even think about that. I was just like upset that this is like the world I guess we're living in.
It's
you
like,
know?
yes, it's like the concept of it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm mad at literally everybody.
Yeah.
All of you fucking suck. Like, I was just trying to enjoy my day with my boyfriend and look at this fucking thing that doesn't even matter. And you decided to like insert yourself into my life and say something about the way I was dressed because of what your godly opinions. Like, fuck off.
And I think it's another thing of like, you never know what someone's going through, and you never know how your comment is going to affect that person.
Yeah.
So you have to be so mindful what you're saying to strangers. Like, the first thing someone's gonna say to me is commenting on what I'm wearing.
I know.
When we're at a beach town.
I know.
So, like,
also,
what?
you're commenting on like someone's body too, and I know you're like good with your body, you don't have body issues, but to me that would immediately make me so self-conscious, so weird, like because then you're like, am I a fucking dumbass for wearing a bathing suit into this thing? And then you're like,
that's what
no.
it was. I was like, I feel dumb that I did this,
but then you're like, no, I'm not. Everyone, like, this is fine. It's so much. I literally just had this whole fucking conversation with Ariane and then with my therapist that like I do that too. Like, I will cry. If someone tells me that I've done something wrong or they want to bring up something to me, I'm like, how fucking dare you even have access to me, talk to me, say anything to me? You don't know what I'm doing. Like, you don't know how like, this is where I go. I'm like, I'm working so hard on this. I'm not drinking. Do you have, like, it goes everywhere. And then I'm like, the audacity. I think, like, for an outside listener, just being like told to put some clothes on isn't that upsetting.
No, it's really not that big of a deal.
But it
felt so hard. Like, I was trying to get over it to just enjoy the rest of my day with my boyfriend. But that literally ruined the day for at least 3 hours.
She like shamed you. So it's like that feeling for us, like the shame and the being told what we can and can't do is very difficult. You're like, I'm not a fucking baby.
It was. I knew, well, it was actually really hard because in that moment, I did think that I was doing something wrong. Very similar, I think, with the whole family stuff that happened with me. Like, that I felt like I did something wrong, but it took me a while to realize, like, no, I am not in the wrong here. This is not my fault. This is no one's fault, actually. This is just a mean comment that a woman said to me, and I obviously didn't like her reaction, and I'm going to cry about it.
My therapist said that it takes your nervous system time to catch up to your brain, so that like when you objectively or like logically think like I did nothing wrong and this isn't a big deal, your nervous system doesn't know that because it was so immediately triggered, and then it's scared and it's embarrassed. So even
I think I was also embarrassed because like, I don't want to, like, this happened and my boyfriend's sitting right there. You know, like obviously he doesn't feel a certain way that I did that, but
no, of course not.
I'm still gonna feel embarrassed.
Yeah, it's like your first trip together. It's just also like when you texted me that, I didn't know what happened, but I was like, honestly, babe, you've been gone for so long. I'm surprised you haven't cried yet. Like, traveling is so overwhelming, sober or not. Mind you, being sober on a vacation, it is a lot. It is, because everyone is drinking around you. You like know, you're like, I'm in a different place. Could I drink? Like, it's a lot.
I think like if I was drunk and that woman said that to me, I would have definitely went off on her and maybe even like fucking hit her. Who knows? But like,
thank God.
But that's another thing someone brought up to me at the meeting. He was like, oh, well, how did you react to her? Like, what did you say to her? And I was like, honestly, I was fine because I'm sober and I don't go off at people anymore. But I'm sure if I was drinking, it would have been a totally different story. I
know. It's really, really hard when, like, I don't know if this is just an addict thing, but I think addicts who get sober, we really are trying our best.
I'm trying my best at all times. And I'm just, when someone tells me, especially, I think if it was a man, it probably wouldn't have affected me that hard because, like, the fact that a woman said that to me is like, oh, like, come on. Ugh, I'm sorry.
That would ruin my whole day too, and I'm sure everyone listening is like, yeah, that would fucking ruin my day too.
But then, like, we had dinner plans to celebrate our 6-month anniversary at this, like, Michelin guided restaurant. Ooh. So I'm like, is this gonna ruin, like, the whole fucking dinner?
Did you do it?
We went.
Okay. Yeah. How was it?
Honestly, the restaurant we went to 2 days prior was better than this Michelin guided spot.
Is Michelin guided weird if you don't drink?
No. It makes it so much more cheap. so much cheaper.
Oh, sorry. I'm thinking a set menu, I guess.
We got a set menu, but that you can pay more if you wanted the wine pairing with it.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, those are like the things that like we can't go to, like wine and food pairings, because they're gonna be like, well, just taste the food then.
But I had that yuzu mocktail that I posted. That's what I posted on Instagram was the yuzu mocktail, and that was like best thing. I think that was the best thing I drank all trip. Honestly, it was really fucking good.
Okay, that's good. That was in Portugal.
That was in
What's
Lagos.
yuzu?
No idea.
Okay.
I have no idea what yuzu is, but it's in multiple things.
Okay. It's alcohol.
Imagine.
I had a great time in Portugal. I was in a great mood.
That was the best thing I drank.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that was that. I
Yeah.
cried. My boyfriend, we were going outside of the Airbnb. This is in Lisbon.
How does he handle your crying? Was he good?
So he was good. He understood why I was crying, but I think he just wanted to like end the crying and was just trying to get it over with.
Yeah.
Like, come on, girl. Like, okay, you cried. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, you don't understand. I literally can't move on until something switches in my body. And it's probably the nervous system thing.
Yeah.
So I think he was pretty patient with me. But throughout the whole rest of the trip, whenever something went wrong, he was like, are you going to cry about it?
You're like, you know what, bitch? Yeah, I am. In the street in front of all these people. And then I'm going to tell them you hit me.
You listening?
See that?
You listening? That's what's going to happen next.
But you're a very good sport, because if someone said that to me, depending on my mood, I might be like, are you fucking kidding?
Well, that's the thing. I was like, I knew he was joking about it, but I was like, babe, I'm not ready for this comment yet. You can say this later. Yeah. Like, not yet. Not yet, please.
That is the worst, when someone says something to you and everyone laughs and you're like, God, I know that would be funny tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I can't handle it today.
I can't.
Okay, but that's really good. And then something else happened.
Well, I was going to say, so my boyfriend fucked up and closed the Airbnb door, not knowing that it locked.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not his fault that he didn't know that, and he didn't mean to close the door all the way.
He's just a boy.
And the Airbnb host didn't tell us that it locked automatically either. We had just gotten in.
Also a boy, probably.
And a boy, Frederico. He saved us.
Thank God.
Saved us. So he closed the door and didn't realize it locked. And I'm supposed to be getting ready for a bachelorette in like 2 hours. So obviously I'm pissed.
Yeah.
But my boyfriend starts screaming fuck so loudly and multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that that's his way of coping.
Yeah.
And my way of coping is crying.
Yeah. Which is better.
I think it's better.
Yeah, crying is always better
than like saying fuck 100 times and so loudly. I'm like, babe, that's
rage,
not gonna help.
Feeling crying and embarrassed, like that sucks internally, but rage is really hard to come down from.
Yeah.
Especially for addicts. Like, it's very hard
to
then regulate yourself in that way.
Yeah. Well, I think, and that I wanted to be pissed too, but then I saw him being pissed and I was like, fuck, I can't be pissed if he's already pissed.
Yeah.
So I had to be the chill one, being like, okay, it's fine. Like, we're going to get this solved. And
thank
God our Airbnb host came and rescued us.
Thank goodness. I feel like I've given you a lot of practice with that.
Well, and that's exactly right. When I'm frustrated, you calm me down.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There was only one instance, I think, where that happened.
Yeah, you're always fine.
That? There was one time when I got mad.
I feel like it wasn't a big deal at all.
No, but I get mad over stupid shit, as we just
No,
said.
I didn't mean to dismiss that, but it was like, I don't remember what that was.
Me neither. But anyways.
But usually it's the other way around.
And I have to be very calm.
Yeah.
And so I feel like me and my boyfriend did that very well throughout the trip, which is good, which I think is healthy.
Definitely healthy. Yin and yang.
But yeah, when I arrived in Portugal, let's go back, my boyfriend had been there for like 5 hours.
Okay.
And he picked me up from the airport and he was like, to be honest, Zoe, it's been really hard not drinking.
Oh, okay.
Because he's also an addict.
Yeah.
And he was acting a little bit weird in the car. And I was like, oh God, did this man drink?
Mm-hmm.
It took me everything to not ask him that. Because I think I knew in the bottom of my heart that he didn't drink.
Yeah.
I just was like, you never know. And I don't want to be an idiot who just like doesn't know that he just drank, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But he ended up like being fine after. I think he was just like nervous and stressed because he was feeling triggered throughout like 5 hours.
Yeah.
He didn't even go into any restaurants for the 5 hours. He didn't eat any food because
he was scared.
He was scared to go in because he was scared he was going to order something.
That's really sweet.
Such a sweet boy. And then obviously when I had my bachelorette party to go to, he was all by himself, but he was fine. He just like went for a run. That's what he does when I leave him. He just runs.
Yeah, I figured. And then he posted on Instagram, so we all know where he is. It's
Did
great.
you like that one?
With the cone on his head?
The cone on his head?
What's wrong with him?
What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
Many things.
He's so cute. Did you have any? Because this is, well, there's a bunch of things I was going to say. This was also his first big trip after getting sober, right?
Yeah, like without his family, I guess.
Yeah. Had he been to Europe since getting sober?
No, that was his first Europe trip back.
It's huge.
Drinking.
I knew you guys were going to be fine, but I was like, I knew you were going to be fine. I'm never, and not that I'm worried about him, I just know him less, but I'm like, there's two of you addicts in Portugal, like away for a while. Like it's stressful and I fight on vacations. So I'm like, I hope they don't fight.
Yeah. I think like the fights that we had were just based
exhausting
on travel shit, you know?
Well, you have to.
Like I didn't know where the one kayak spot was.
Oh, yeah.
And like, oops.
Oh my God.
We figured it out.
Well, that's like going to Italy with my sister. And she's like, okay, so we're getting on the ferry and there's 50,000 ferry companies. And you're like, pick one, I guess.
Yeah.
We're going to Malta. I don't know where Malta is.
It's a little island off of some country.
Yeah,
We're not good with geography, remember?
Remember?
Yeah, I didn't feel the only time where I was like, oop, was when we were sitting down at the wedding. And we have like everyone has like a wine glass.
Yeah.
And the servers just come and they're pouring wine into everyone's glasses. Yeah. And she's about to pour wine into mine. And I almost am like, I kind of like, oh yeah, I have to fucking tell her to not.
Yeah.
You know?
There's like a slight fantasy of like, I'll just
watch her pour it. And I was like, oh, I gotta tell her. And then I tell her. And yeah.
Did you say, I'm a sober?
I was like, we're not gonna be drinking all night, so.
When I went to Italy,
you can take away the wine glass.
Yeah, when I went to Italy with Karen, oh, that's good. Take it away. We were on the ferry or on like a little boat to get to wherever the fuck we were going, Positano, and they were like bumping the YMCA, I guess because they knew there were Americans everywhere, and like this is like the song,
which literally the worst.
Sure, but anytime it does come on, I'm like, oh, hey, I'm like, this is the song of my people,
really?
You know? Yeah, just gay construction workers. But also they were pouring drinks and he came over to me and he's like, and I was like, oh, I'm sober. I'm like, it's got to be the same word.
Yeah.
And he was like, what? And I'm like, I don't drink. I tried to say it in Spanish. And then he like looked at me like
disgusted.
Yeah. And then there was this couple that was beside us and she looked at her boyfriend or husband or whatever and was like, I'm like,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I know where we're going.
Yeah.
It's okay. You don't have to drink there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very, it's just so common. It's just what we do.
It is so common. I think maybe, I don't know. It was nice because a lot of people at the wedding know that I'm sober. Like I knew a lot of the people that were there. Yeah. And a lot of people talk to me about the podcast and are really like proud of us and really love what we're doing.
That's good.
Which was really nice to just talk about the podcast for a little bit and like hype you up too.
Oh.
And hype us up.
Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah. I'm like getting better at talking about the podcast.
I know. I feel like I'm like kind of get shy when people bring it up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'm doing this thing.
I know. I do too. And I'm like, I think it's because I don't want anyone to think that I think that I'm
the best ever or something.
Yeah.
Like, we're
but I think
it's also like we're not doing this to like be famous. We're doing this to help people. Yeah. So I think it's like a different avenue of going about talking about it.
Yeah. It's really about like people like us and what we went through.
Yeah.
But it is like people are like, what's it about? I'm like, oh, it's a sobriety podcast about mental health. But I'm like, no, it's my best friend Zoe and I talk on a podcast about our experiences with alcohol and addiction, and other people write in or they come on the pod and tell us their stories. It's like very important to, I think, like say it with confidence.
I agree. Yeah.
Because we are confident about it, but it's like, oh, just kidding. Like, I'm just an addict. I'm an idiot. Don't look at anything I do.
Yeah, we gotta
That's an
be
old
more
narrative
confident about it and be talking about it more, I guess, to get the word out to help more people, right? Is what it is. Yeah, I think like The Bachelorette even was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like,
so did you know all those people on The Bachelorette?
I knew probably like 25% of them.
Oh, they're going to say 25 people. I'm like, that's too many people.
There was like 25 people there. So I knew like I knew maybe like 10 to 15. Maybe I knew like half of them, honestly.
I feel like the time I'd want to drink would be like getting ready for The Bachelorette.
Well,
and then like right when I get to The Bachelorette. And then after that, I don't want to drink anymore. Yeah. I'm good.
My boyfriend was like, so are you nervous for tonight? And I was like, no, I'm not nervous for tonight. Like, what the heck? You? Like, no. And then we're walking there. He's going to drop me off. And I'm like, babe, I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, I'm
like,
scared
I was so cool
now.
Before. Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to be nervous for this. I wasn't nervous because of the drinking of it all. I was more so nervous because I hadn't seen a lot of these people in a while.
Yeah.
But it was honestly so nice. And I think like I forget how capable and how strong I am to like make these conversations and have these interactions. And then when I get there and I'm like doing the thing of like the small talk and the whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, like I got this. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. It's nice. It's like you prove to yourself every day almost that you're like, oh my God, I can do this sober. Yeah. I'm incredible. Like,
and like nice. The thing of I'm sober, so I can do anything. Like it doesn't matter that this is going to be a little bit difficult. Like I can do this because I'm sober on even, you know? But yeah, I think all in all, I'm just very grateful that I could do this trip because I could have never done it if I was drinking. Never.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been allowed on the plane.
No, I wouldn't have. And even after the wedding, like getting up the next morning, because we ended up going out on Pink Street till 4 a.m. after the wedding. I woke up the next morning and I felt hungover and I didn't even drink, you know? Like I was exhausted. Yeah. And we still got up and like did a whole day, but I was like, I can't imagine doing this actually hungover. Like I feel hungover because I'm so tired and my feet hurt and like I was partying so much. My way of partying, just dancing and like talking to so many people is exhausting. Yeah. So
it really is. That social battery is very depleted.
So I was just like, I could have never done it if I was drinking. And I'm so happy that I didn't even think about drinking that whole time. And I feel very lucky.
Yeah. And you got to like hang out and be in Portugal and enjoy it and not just like go somewhere else to drink where you could literally be anywhere.
And I think the thing is too, like traveling with someone who doesn't drink, like my boyfriend, is super nice. Like I was even thinking if I did this trip with my family, we would have been at a bar for like at least 2 to 3 hours every day and like not doing the things that I wanted to do. Yeah. So that's even another aspect of like, okay, like I like traveling with sober people who want to do the same thing that I want to do. Yeah. Yeah, my parents like to adventure and go out like that as well. But at the end of the day, they want to be drinking all night long. Yeah. Which just isn't how I live my life. So
and it's so nice to have a sober companion to go with.
So
and
nice.
who you can have sex with. That's so nice.
So I thought we were gonna have way more sex than we did. Yeah. Honestly, we had sex once a day, and 2 times for 2 days we didn't have sex.
When you said that to me, when you were like, we only had sex once, I was like, you only had sex once? And then you're like, once a day? I'm like, that's plenty. That's good and plenty.
But like, I just thought like vacations, like so much sex, you know?
I think that's a lot of sex.
But I guess that is a lot of sex. And also, we were there to see stuff. We can have sex whenever we want to.
Oh my God, 100%. You got sex on the plane home.
We were both waiting for the bathroom and the plane. Yes. And I was like, are you going to come in with me? But he didn't.
That would be that getting caught fucking in an airplane bathroom would be so humiliating. I'd rather shit my pants on the plane.
I know, it really would be. And like, I hate that I would be so humiliated. Yeah.
But
I would.
No, but I think a little humiliation is good because I think some things we just shouldn't be doing.
I don't know. Why can't we be fucking on a plane?
Because then you're going to have just like any man they want. Yeah. Any man is going to be fucking on a plane. And it's not, the rules are not the same.
And one day we will have a private jet and we will be fucking on that plane.
I know. That's really exciting. That's my North Star. We have to write that down, throw it into the universe.
That's how things happen.
They're going to be like, oh, do you feel like the mics are good? Changed over here. Heather's still whacking the fuck out of it. Sorry.
Heather just loves to whack-a-mole.
Sure.
I don't know what that was.
We got a DM from this girl, and she was talking about the holiday season. And she's like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? It's Thanksgiving, it's Halloween, it's Christmas. You just went on vacation. It's like all of these vacation-y holiday times. Yeah. And it's getting colder. This is my bread and butter for drinking. I'm like, oh, great. My day ends at 3, and I just sit on the couch and drink for the rest of the day. Thanksgiving just happened.
Yeah.
That was actually really nice.
How did you feel about that? Because I didn't really have a Thanksgiving. I was coming back from my trip on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving was a little weird this year with my family. There's just like a lot of emotions going on. I think mostly with me. I'm like the most emotional person in the whole world. And like not having something to fall back on, not having like something to drink about or something to drink is hard. It like I find the family stuff just because
family's so much harder than friend stuff.
It is.
It just is.
And that's kind of like we all come together, and regardless of our like political differences or like our thoughts and like whatever, it's like we can drink together and have fun and watch a movie. And like not having that, I'm fine. I wasn't craving alcohol, but I'm very aware that it's not a part here because my sister and my dad don't drink either. Like my dad showed up to the cottage with like 2 Pour Sport non-alcoholic wines.
Did he buy those?
Yeah,
I love
he
that.
buys everything we talk about. He's like, oh, I got Curious Elixirs. Like he loves it.
He's our #1 fan.
I know. He like tasted it and he's like, oh, that's really great. That's really nice. I could bring this to a party. I said, yeah, you could. But Thanksgiving was good. It is I don't know. It's just so easy to like have a coffee in the morning and then rinse that cup out and then put wine into it and then just like have the whole day.
It's interesting that this is like feeling like a bad time for you, like the holiday season, but like in the rooms, this is the busiest time of the year. Like
really?
Yeah. After summer, like this time is when so many people start coming into the rooms to get sober. This is our busiest season.
This is our busiest season. We've got
Come in, addicts.
We've got a lot of outside stuff. Yeah. We all wear t-shirts. You know where to go.
Come on in.
Standing room in the back.
Get sober.
Bring your own lawn chair. Yeah. That makes sense actually, I guess, because it is.
Well, because I got sober around this time. Like I think my sober date's next week.
Crazy.
Yeah. So
crazy.
Around this time.
Yeah.
I was getting.
It's insane to me that you got sober before Halloween.
Yeah. Well, on Halloween in rehab, 3 years ago on Halloween, I was in rehab, sick as a dog. I think I had like a fever or a cold or something.
Were you detoxing or were you?
I had already detoxed.
Oh, okay.
This was like a week maybe into it, or maybe 2 weeks into rehab. Yeah. And I was just like
sick
feeling
of your own bullshit.
Really bad. And I spent Halloween in my room by myself because I didn't want to get anyone sick. And all of my rehab friends brought me candy to my door and like signed my door on a piece of paper or something. It was really cute.
I was about to say I wish that my building had more kids so we could do Halloween, but then I immediately thought like, oh God.
Yeah.
Like thank God. Also, what am I going to do? Have knocks on my door all night? That's insane.
No, and like you're going to bed at 7:30.
Yeah, I can't just have the children traipsing around the hallways. No. It's unsafe.
Unsafe.
It's noise pollution.
Well, on Halloween, we're going to go to a house party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna get crazy.
It's
like trying to think about Halloween as a first-time sober person. Imagine trying to do Halloween sober.
I think like
you do Halloween sober. I do too, but I don't go out.
But we're gonna go out this year.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Fine.
There was a really hot guy at this last Halloween party
that's all I need to know.
That we're gonna go to.
Okay, that's all I need.
I never found his Instagram though. Maybe he doesn't have it, but
do you
this
think
guy
he
was
a
really
ghost?
Hot. Honestly, maybe
Halloween theme.
He was really cute, and I never saw him again. But maybe he's gonna be there, and maybe this will be another one that I hand off.
Well, when I was drinking and I would go to a party and I would see someone that was hot, I would just be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have sex with that person," and then do it. And I wonder if I can do that sober.
I wonder if you want to do that sober is the thing.
I think I do. I'm very horny.
Yeah.
I've been getting
Well, we're
frustrated.
going to go to a head massage spot.
Yeah.
And Heather texted me saying, what if I have an orgasm when you're touching my head?
Yeah, because I think that there are like erogenous zones on my body that could make me come.
Yeah.
Like I do think that if you played with my nipples enough, I could.
Yeah.
And,
the nipples are one of my favorite. Yeah.
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 So good. Halloween.
I think that if you're nervous about Halloween, just literally have one of your girlfriends over. Or if you don't have a sober girl, you can literally just watch movies and eat candy by yourself and have the best night ever.
I think that's the other thing. It's like it feels like the option is to not go out then. And for some people it really might be. Like being first year sober, being young.
If you're nervous about going out, you should not go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You should stay in.
Yeah.
Because there's
if you're
going to be
nervous about
so
drinking.
many more Halloweens in your lifetime that you can go out. But if you go out this Halloween and you're at a risk to relapse, if you go out, don't go out. Save it for next year.
Yeah.
Babe.
I'll be honest with you. Every single Halloween party I've gone to in my whole life, Boston, New York, everywhere, themed parties, huge parties. I could take or leave every single one of them. There's not one Halloween party that I'm like, yo, I think about that all the time. I'm so glad. Yeah. It's literally nothing. None of your friends are going to remember. Because usually you have to
like spend so much money too to get in, and the drinks are so fucking expensive, and the Ubers are insane.
Yeah.
The party that I go to though is really fun.
And
like
you're
that
sober
one is a
doing
rager. Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think it's really normal. Like the holiday months are very like you're not alone. If you're like, fuck, I'm struggling this month. It's like, yeah, of course. Because from now until Easter, there's always a holiday and it's fucking cold. So you're like, what else am I gonna do?
I think it's also just like you can flip it, right? And just be like, oh, this is cozy season. Like I'm gonna bundle up and watch so many movies this season and like get to know myself, read some books, have lots of baths. Like
baths. Oh my God. Yeah. Watch a Halloween movie in the bath.
Literally.
That's like the greatest night you'll ever have. Also, Halloween is, depending on where you live, is so cold.
It's so cold. It's like so you're going to want to stay in anyways, babe.
Yeah.
I think that it's like totally fair, like you were saying, to be nervous. But I don't know. Like if you're nervous, just stay in. Have one of your girls over. Have a girls' night at your house and just watch movies.
I know. I don't even want to say like, no, you can do it. Persevere. You all have to go out sometime. It's like, eventually, but it does not have to be now.
Doesn't have to be this year, babe.
And like, it's fine. It really is fine. And maybe change the narrative of it a little bit and be like, I've outgrown Halloween.
Yeah.
There's a girl that I went to college with, Taylor. She's so cool. And I remember the first Halloween, everyone in the dorm was like getting ready and taking pictures and partying and drinking. And she wasn't. I just like saw her doing her laundry. And I was like, oh, are you not coming out? And she was like, oh, I just think Halloween is tacky. And I was like, okay, fuck you. But then I was like, that is so cool. Like that girl is so cool to be like, no, I'm good. I actually don't need to like get fucked up and put on a costume.
Yeah. And like that's us now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's definitely me. But I think the holidays are hard. Family is hard. Politics is hard. And you just kind of have to push.
Yeah.
And you can take breaks. You can say, listen, family, this is too much for my nervous system. I'm going to my room.
Well, I think that's the thing. I think if you're going to family events, you can tell people like, hey, I'm going to be there just for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Like, it's not good for me to stay all night.
Yeah.
I'll see you for dinner, but then I have to like leave.
Yeah.
Or else I'm scared about my like sobriety or for my mental health. Like I can only do a couple hours. You can like apologize in advance or just like tell them up front that you're not going to be there all night. Because family is so difficult. You can make an appearance, eat the free food and dip. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. And that's the same if you're going out too. You can like go out with your friends for a second, get the pictures and get the fuck out.
That's also true.
And pre-gaming, literally just have a ginger ale with you at all times. Like make sure your fridge has stuff in it.
Yeah.
So like if people are drinking, you're drinking something else.
Yeah. Have something in your hand at all times.
Yeah. And if you don't want to be there, like people are, I saw this person talking about like God, I just feel like my life is so boring now that I'm not drinking. And I'm like, whew, that's a dangerous thing to say on the internet. But I was like, I think that your life isn't boring, but the things you used to do are only fun when you drink.
Yeah.
So you're just not doing the things you like to do. Like if going out with your friends, if going out to a club is boring to you, maybe you
never liked it.
Yeah.
You never
it's
liked
not
it.
for you.
Yeah.
Get into needlepoint.
Yeah, that'll be so much more exciting.
Get into Pilates. Yeah, it's just good to know that like you're not alone in your struggle of holiday drinking because it sucks.
It does suck. I feel like this year, not to be a big bitch, but like I'm excited to spend the holidays with my boyfriend.
Totally.
I know, I'm such a cunt.
Oh wait, why? Because you don't want to spend them with your family, or you're just more excited to spend them
I'm
with
just
your
more
boyfriend?
excited because I have a boyfriend this season.
Yeah, no, it's exciting.
Yeah.
It is so exciting.
I know.
It's nice to have a boyfriend.
Yeah, like obviously I loved him before this trip, but like I'm just like, wow, what a great guy.
Aw, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. We're all very happy for you. No, we really are.
No, but he loves you so much too.
Well, yeah, he's also my boyfriend.
He's also your boyfriend.
He has a lot of responsibilities in that
department.
job. But yeah, it is always a hard one. I do, honestly, the pour sport was so good to have like a non-alcoholic wine to pour it into a wine glass if you like that. Oh my God, this is what I wanted to bring up. Somebody recently came up to me and was like, I want to talk about you being sober. And I said, great. Asking me because I guess they're going through their own thing. And they're like, I saw you drinking on your Instagram. And I was like, first of all, watch the whole video because it's non-alcoholic wine.
Yeah.
Do you think that's triggering? Non-alcoholic wine?
I feel like for some people, they maybe don't understand it.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess so. I think it's just never been a thing for me to have to understand. I'm just like, this is wine that doesn't get me fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't trigger me.
I mean, it doesn't trigger me. Yeah. It's just like not my I'm not going to choose a non-alcoholic wine for the most part.
Yeah. Just because it's not your fave?
Just because it's not my fave.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I like the more like fruity drinks, like things that are not imitations. I did drink a lot of non-alcoholic beer though in Portugal.
Oh, you did? Was it good?
It was good. I think I came to the conclusion that it's okay for me to drink those because at least they're not like a non-alcoholic Bud Light or like a brand that I used to drink.
Okay.
You know?
So it's not.
So I think I told myself it's fine because of that.
Yeah. I get a little bit stressed sometimes when like the rules of AA meet what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
It's not even a rule of AA though to not drink non-alcoholic stuff.
I thought you're not supposed to.
Yeah, but people say you're not supposed to date in the meetings, and people date in the meetings, so these rules are very loose, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's also addicts running the meeting. Yeah. So what are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Enforce? We're not enforcing.
No.
We're just little.
Yeah. So it's not like a rule.
Yeah.
It's and I don't think I even got told it in a meeting. Maybe my sponsor told me it once, but I only got told it in rehab, and that's when I was so vulnerable. And like I remember this big fucking man who used to be like a big drug pen of Toronto.
Yeah.
Was like, you're gonna die if you drink non-alcoholic beer, wine. You will relapse. You can't fucking do it. No, like this guy was crazy. Like he imprinted that shit in my mind. Like he was yelling at us.
Okay.
Saying that we can't do it.
Okay. So that never happened to me. So maybe that. What I actually did was this woman, she was talking to us. I still talk to her sometimes. And she was older and she's a retread, and which is like you've relapsed a bunch of times. And she was saying, when I stopped drinking, like I would stop drinking, but I never stopped smoking weed. And she's like, that is always the thing that brought me back into drinking. I'm like, yeah, of course. Yeah. Like that's an addiction that's like taking you out of your anything to separate you from your body. It doesn't matter if it's alcohol or fucking meth or Cool Whip. It's like it's all the same feeling. Yeah. It's all the same reason.
Yeah. So. And I think now that like I am so solid in my sobriety, I am able to drink a non-alcoholic wine with you and have a non-alcoholic beer on vacation. I'm so solid, and I know I'm not going to drink just because I have a non-alcoholic beer, and I'm going to have a non-alcoholic beer because it's hot outside and like I want to like enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not for any other reason. I think it's just like you have to know what you're capable of. And if you're questioning what you're capable of, don't fucking do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because you are the most important thing in the world. Like, you really are. Like, meeting with your friends, having one night when you're 21, going out to Halloween to drink. And it's not, in the grand scheme of everything,
it's not worth it.
I would much rather be in my bath watching a scary movie. Yeah. That's just true.
Oh my God, that would be so terrifying to watch a scary movie in the bath, though.
I used to do that all the time. Obviously I watched the whole Ed Gein thing. Did you watch it?
No, is that on Netflix?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to watch a lot this weekend because I'm not working tomorrow.
Guys, Zoe just got Netflix.
I just got Netflix. I'm a big girl.
This is about to get crazy.
Oh, shit.
You're going to like totally understand why I never go outside.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to watch Wayward, I think, with my grandma tomorrow.
You have to watch You have to watch the Ed Gein monster thing.
I'll watch it. Maybe we can talk about it next week.
Yeah, because it's a big mental health situation.
Yeah.
And what I'm a murder girl, so like I love these stories. I knew about Ed Gein, but actually watching it and understanding the like cognitive dissonance, like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Is this what Hannah and Paige were talking about on Giggly Squad like
know.
last week?
I haven't been keeping up.
You haven't been keeping up with the Gigglies.
But he's like skins people and makes them into bowls.
Yeah, no, they were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the farm life is really hard. That's all I'll say. I say if you have any sort of mental illness or any kind of affliction and you're on the farm,
it gets creepy out there, I think.
It gets crazy out there. Yeah. It's hard work. It's cold. Your mom is mean.
Yeah, people always say like, oh, cities are so dangerous. No, living in rural butt fuck nowhere is so fucking dangerous.
I know, there's like nobody around.
Yeah.
You have to be near people. I mean, there have been a lot of stabbings here recently.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stabbed, especially in the winter.
No.
I always think about that. I'm like, this is the worst time to get hit by a car in the cold. God, this is going off the rails. I thought I was pregnant in college once.
Did you even have sex?
Yeah, I did. That time I did. And I told that girl Taylor, I told her, I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do if I'm pregnant? I was not at all. And she was like, well, you're probably not, but if you are, we just have a little bit of work to do and then you'll be fine. And I was like,
that's exactly right.
That's nice. That was helpful.
If you're drinking, we just have a little bit of work to do.
A little bit of work.
And then we'll be fine.
And you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be totally fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah. Oh, what I wanted to say is if you have any stories.
Oh, yeah.
Halloween related stories.
Scary stories. I think scary stories in general, right? Like, doesn't need to be Halloween.
Doesn't have to be Halloween.
Yeah.
We love a scary story. We love a ghost story. If there's sobriety involved or drinking involved, we like that too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to submit a story or anything like that, email us at heather@girlundrunk.com or DM us. DM us actually is way better. It's easier.
Whatever is easier for you guys.
Yeah, let us know because we want to do a little
Halloween episode.
Spooky episode.
And we're going to dress up. And you can guess what we're going to dress up as.
Yeah, take a guess. We'll make a little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm so proud of you and I'm so glad you're back.
I'm so proud of you too. I'm so happy to be back in your arms.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
On this sofa, butt to butt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, proud of you.
Proud of you.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Girl Undrunk. You can follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Girl Undrunk Podcast and or send me an email at heather@girlundrunk.com. Oh, back in action, baby. Back in it. That felt good.